Stop. Do not call a plumber yet. I know your drain is blocked, water is pooling in your sink, your shower is filling up like a bathtub. Your kitchen drain is backed up with dirty, greasy water that will not go down no matter how long you wait. And you are thinking, I need to call a plumber. This is going to cost me $200. Do not pick up that phone. Because there is a $1 liquid sitting in your kitchen right now that will unblock any drain completely. Tonight. In 2 minutes. Not partially, not temporarily. Completely. And here is what makes me angry. Every plumber knows about this method. Every single one. They learned it in their first year of training. But they will never tell you. Because the moment you know this, you never need to call them for a blocked drain again. My name is Dr. Lisa, and today plumbers lose another customer forever. Stay until the end, because I am going to show you the one type of blockage that this method cannot fix. And exactly what to do about it instead, because trying this method on the wrong blockage can make it significantly worse. Let's go. First, let me explain exactly what is blocking your drain, because understanding this tells you exactly how to fix it. There are 4 types of drain blockages, and each one requires a different approach. Type 1, organic buildup. This is the most common type. Hair, soap scum, food particles, grease, and bacteria combine inside your drain pipe to form a thick, sticky mass. This is what causes 80% of all household drain blockages. This is what the $1 method fixes completely. Type 2, grease accumulation. In kitchen drains specifically, cooking oil and fat cool inside the drain pipe and solidify. Layer by layer over months and years, a grease plug forms inside the pipe. This also responds well to the $1 method with a slight modification I will show you. Type 3, mineral deposits. In areas with hard water, calcium and magnesium minerals dissolved in your water precipitate out and form hard scale deposits inside your pipes. This narrows the pipe diameter over time. The $1 method helps, but a different acid treatment works better for this. Type 4, solid object blockage. Something physical has fallen into the drain. A cap, a small toy, a large chunk of food. No liquid treatment will fix this. You need mechanical removal. I will show you how to do this yourself for free as well. Now, here is what plumbers actually do when they come to your house for a blocked drain. For organic buildup and grease blockages, which is 80% of all callouts, they pour a professional drain cleaner down the drain. Wait 10 to 15 minutes. Flush with hot water. Done. Their product cost $3 to $5. Time spent 15 minutes. What they charge you, $150 to $250. That is a 5,000% markup for 15 minutes of work. And the $1 liquid I am about to show you works through exactly the same chemistry, just as effectively, without the plumber's bill. So what is this $1 liquid? White vinegar and baking soda, used in a specific sequence with boiling water. White vinegar, $1 to $2 for a large bottle. Baking soda, $1 for a large box. Boiling water, free from your kettle. Total cost, $1 to $2, or $0 if you already have both at home. Now, I can hear you thinking, baking soda and vinegar? That is just a science fair volcano. How does that unblock a drain? And I completely understand why you think that, because most people use these ingredients wrong. They pour them in and expect the fizzing to do all the work. It does not. The fizzing is not the mechanism. The fizzing is actually the least important part. Here is what actually does the work. The acetic acid in vinegar dissolves soap scum, breaks down the protein bonds in hair, and kills the bacteria colony that holds the blockage together. The sodium bicarbonate in baking soda acts as a mild abrasive and deodorizer. It physically scrubs the pipe walls and neutralizes the sulfur compounds that create the drain smell. And the boiling water, poured before and after, is actually the most powerful element of the entire method. Boiling water melts grease, loosens the blockage structure, and dramatically increases the reaction speed of both chemicals. Together, these 3 things attack the blockage from multiple angles simultaneously. They dissolve it, they break it apart, they loosen it from the pipe walls, and then the flush carries it all away. This is exactly the multi-pronged chemical approach that professional enzymatic drain cleaners use in their $15 bottles, using the same active chemistry, for $1. Let me explain the science so you understand exactly what is happening in your pipe. The typical drain blockage is a biofilm. Biofilm is a structured community of bacteria, soap residue, hair proteins, and organic matter that has bonded together and adhered to the pipe walls. Biofilm is held together by an extracellular matrix, a sticky substance produced by bacteria that binds all the debris together and protects the bacterial colony inside. This is why simply pouring water down a blocked drain does not work. The biofilm matrix is water-resistant. Water cannot penetrate it or break it apart. The acetic acid in white vinegar has two specific actions on biofilm. First, it disrupts the extracellular matrix by denaturing the proteins that hold it together. The matrix dissolves. The blockage loses structural integrity. Second, acetic acid is bactericidal at low pH. It kills the bacteria colony inside the biofilm. Without living bacteria continuously producing the matrix, the biofilm cannot regenerate after treatment. Sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, contributes by raising the pH in a burst when it contacts the acid. This pH swing stresses and kills acid-resistant bacteria that the vinegar alone might miss. The combination creates a 1-2 punch that no biofilm survives. Boiling water at 100 degrees Celsius melts the fatty acid components of soap scum and grease that are part of the blockage. It also physically dislodges loosened material from pipe walls through thermal expansion and hydraulic pressure. The result? The blockage dissolves, breaks apart, and flushes completely. Your drain runs clear. And unlike chemical drain cleaners, bleach-based products, sodium hydroxide products, this method does not corrode your pipes. It is safe for PVC pipes, copper pipes, and all standard residential plumbing. Here is everything you need, all cheap, all already in your home. Item 1, baking soda. 1 cup. Cost, $1. You probably already have this. Item 2, white distilled vinegar. 1 cup. Cost, $1. You probably already have this too. Item 3, boiling water, a full kettle, free. Item 4, a drain cover or old cloth. To cover the drain opening and force the reaction down into the pipe rather than up and out. Item 5, rubber gloves. Always protect your hands. Item 6, a drain snake or wire hanger, optional. For stubborn blockages or solid object removal. Total cost, $0 to $2. Probably $0 because you already have everything at home. Compare to calling a plumber for a blocked drain. In the USA, minimum call-out fee is $100 to $150. For a simple blockage, $150 to $250 total. Emergency plumber rates, $300 to $500. For baking soda and white vinegar. Follow every step in exact sequence. Sequence is critical. Step 1, boil a full kettle of water. Start by boiling a full kettle. You need maximum temperature water for this to work properly. While the kettle boils, do Step 2. Step 2, remove the drain cover and clean around the drain. Remove any drain cover or strainer. If there is visible hair or debris sitting on top of the drain, pull it out by hand or with a bent wire hanger. This removes the top layer of the blockage so the treatment can reach deeper into the pipe. Step 3, pour the boiling water slowly down the drain. Pour the entire kettle of boiling water slowly and directly down the drain. Not a rushed pour, a steady, slow stream. The boiling water melts grease and loosens the structure of the blockage. This is the pre-treatment step that makes everything else more effective. Wait 1 minute for the water to work through the pipe. Step 4. Pour 1 cup of baking soda directly into the drain. Pour 1 full cup of baking soda directly into the drain opening. Use a funnel if needed to get it down into the pipe, not around the edges. Let the baking soda sit in the drain for 5 minutes. During this time, it is absorbing into the blockage surface and coating the pipe walls. Step 5. Pour 1 cup of white vinegar. Pour 1 cup of white vinegar directly over the baking soda in the drain. You will hear and see fizzing and bubbling. This fizzing reaction creates carbon dioxide gas inside the pipe. The pressure from the gas helps break apart the blockage structure and pushes material through. Immediately, as soon as you pour the vinegar, cover the drain opening completely with your drain cover or a damp cloth. Push down firmly. This is a critical step that most people miss. Covering the drain forces the reaction downward into the pipe rather than allowing it to fizz up and out uselessly into the air. The pressure must be directed at the blockage, not released into the room. Step 6. Wait 20 to 30 minutes. Do not touch it. Leave everything undisturbed for 20 to 30 minutes minimum. For heavily blocked drains, wait a full hour. During this time, the acetic acid and baking soda are attacking the biofilm, dissolving the soap scum and grease, and breaking apart the blockage structure at a molecular level. This waiting period is the most important step. Most people wait 5 minutes and think it is not working. Give it at least 20 minutes. Step 7. Boil another kettle of water. While waiting, boil a second full kettle of water. Step 8. Flush with boiling water. After the waiting period, remove the drain cover. Pour the second full kettle of boiling water slowly down the drain. The hot water flushes away all the dissolved and broken up blockage material. You will hear the drain start to flow freely. Run your hot tap for 2 to 3 minutes after the kettle flush to ensure all debris is fully cleared. Step 9. Test the drain. Turn on your tap. Fill the sink partially. Let it drain. For mild to moderate blockages, the drain should now flow completely freely, clear, fast. For severe or long-standing blockages, you may need to repeat the treatment once more. Run the same method a second time immediately after the first. Most drains clear completely after 2 treatments. Step 10. Maintenance dose. Once a month, pour 1 cup of baking soda followed by 1 cup of vinegar down every drain in your home. Leave for 10 minutes. Flush with hot water. This monthly maintenance prevents biofilm from ever rebuilding inside your pipes. Your drains will never block again. Total monthly cost, pennies in baking soda and vinegar. Specific tips for each drain type. Bathroom sink drain. Hair is the primary culprit. Before doing the chemical treatment, use a bent wire hanger or plastic drain snake to pull out as much hair as possible from the top of the drain. Hair does not dissolve easily. It needs to be physically removed. Then proceed with the full treatment. Shower drain. Same as bathroom sink. Always physically remove visible hair first. Shower drains often have a hair trap just below the drain cover. Remove this and clean it completely before the chemical treatment. Kitchen sink drain. Grease is the primary culprit. For kitchen drains, add 1 tablespoon of dish soap to the baking soda before pouring the vinegar. The dish soap surfactant helps emulsify the grease blockage so it washes away more completely. Bathtub drain. These typically have a stopper mechanism below the drain cover. Remove the drain cover completely and pull out the stopper mechanism. This is often coated in hair and soap scum and is itself partially blocking the drain. Clean it thoroughly. Then proceed with treatment. Toilet. Never use the baking soda and vinegar method in a toilet. Toilets have a different trap design and the reaction can cause unexpected splashing. For toilet blockages, use a plunger first. If that fails, a toilet auger. I will cover this in the bonus tips section. Outdoor drain. For outdoor drains blocked with leaves and debris, physically remove all solid material first. Then use the treatment. These drains respond well to the boiling water flush alone, without the chemicals. The mistake that makes a blocked drain catastrophically worse. Using chemical drain cleaner after the baking soda and vinegar method, or before it. Sodium hydroxide drain cleaners, products like Drano, are highly caustic. If you mix them with vinegar, they create an extremely violent exothermic reaction that can cause burns and splash boiling caustic liquid. Never mix Drano or any sodium hydroxide product with vinegar. Never use them in the same drain session. If you have already used a chemical drain cleaner, flush the pipe thoroughly with water for 5 minutes before using the baking soda and vinegar method. Second mistake, using boiling water in PVC pipes that are very old or damaged. Boiling water is safe for most PVC pipes. However, if your pipes are very old, cracked, or already damaged, the thermal shock of boiling water can cause them to crack further. For very old pipes, use hot tap water instead of boiling water. Third mistake, forcing a blockage deeper with a hose. Some people try to blast a blockage clear with a high-pressure hose or water jet. For a biofilm blockage, this can compress the blockage and push it deeper into the pipe where it is harder to remove. Never use high-pressure water on an organic blockage. Here is a number that will make you angry. The plumbing services industry in the USA generates over $124 billion per year. Blocked drain callouts are one of the most frequent and profitable service calls. An average plumber handles 3 to 5 blocked drain calls per day. At $150 to $250 per call, that is $450 to $1,150 per day, just from drain blockages. Their actual work time per blocked drain 10 to 15 minutes. Their material cost? $3 to $5 for a commercial drain cleaner. That is it. Now multiply this by every plumbing company in America. Every day, every year. This is why the blocked drain method stays hidden. A $1 solution that works as well as their professional service. They cannot afford for you to know this. And there is a second reason. The chemical drain cleaner companies, Drano, Liquid Plumber, also have enormous financial incentive to make sure you do not know about baking soda and vinegar. These companies spend hundreds of millions on advertising every year, because if everyone knew about the $1 method, both the plumbing industry and the chemical drain cleaner industry would lose billions. The knowledge has existed for decades. It was used by housewives and janitors long before plumbing companies existed, and now you have it back. 3 important bonus tips. Bonus tip 1. The wire hanger drain snake. For hair blockages that the chemical method does not fully clear, make a simple drain snake from a wire coat hanger. Straighten the hanger, bend a small hook at one end. Insert the hook end into the drain and rotate while pushing gently. The hook catches hair and pulls it out. This costs nothing. Professional drain snakes cost $30 to $50. Plumber drain snaking service, $100 to $200. Bonus tip 2, for toilet blockages, the dish soap method. Pour 1 cup of dish soap into the toilet bowl. Wait 15 minutes. Pour a bucket of hot water from waist height into the bowl. The dish soap lubricates the blockage, and the weight and pressure of the hot water often dislodges it completely. This works for most organic toilet blockages without a plunger. Bonus tip 3, the prevention habit. Place a hair catcher over every shower and sink drain in your home. These plastic or silicone mesh covers catch hair before it enters the drain. They cost $2 each and last for years. Cleaning them takes 30 seconds per week. This single habit prevents 90% of all shower and bathroom sink blockages permanently. You will never need to unblock these drains again. Let me recap everything we covered today. Pour 1 kettle of boiling water first, then 1 cup of baking soda, then 1 cup of white vinegar. Cover the drain immediately. Wait 20 to 30 minutes. Flush with a second kettle of boiling water. Cover the drain after pouring vinegar. This forces the reaction into the pipe. Do not skip this step. For hair, pull it out physically first. For kitchen grease, add dish soap to the baking soda. For stubborn blockages, repeat treatment twice. Do this monthly on every drain to prevent blockages permanently. Plumbers charge $150 to $250 for this. You just learned it for $1. If this video saved you money, subscribe right now. Every day I expose a cheap fix that plumbers and big companies are hiding from you. Last video I showed you how a $2 spray removes any grease stain forever. Next week I am going to show you how a $1 powder removes any carpet stain permanently. Cleaning companies pray you never see this video. Drop a comment. Is your drain blocked right now? Tell me which drain and I will tell you exactly what to do. I reply to every single comment. Thank you for watching Dr. Lisa Survival. See you next video.